everybody, it's Shannon Rose.
It's me, Travis.
And in today's video, we are going to be talking about our update on baby number 3.
Yeah.
Does it sound crazy to say that? Baby number 3?
Número 3. Bebe.
So wild. So for those of you guys that don't know, both of our kids, Snow and Storm, we had both through IVF, and we had to do 2 separate IVF cycles. Our second cycle we had Storm with, he actually has, it's crazy because they'd be twin brothers, but just born at separate times because they were both conceived at the same time.
Isn't that right?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And get this, there were 7 boys. We had 7 embryos.
They were
all boys.
They were all boys. All of them. Yeah.
Which is so crazy.
Even the doctors said, they were like, yeah, that's not
normal. Yeah. It's
but I mean, I really wanted a boy, so when I put my mind to something, like, I'm pretty adamant it's gonna make it happen.
It's true. You're so good at manifesting like what you want. You have such strong energy.
So we had a girl, and I was like, okay, well, we want a girl and a boy. And so, yeah, we were going for a boy, and we got a lot of them. Well,
we got 7.
We ended up with like all the way. Well, now we have 1 left, but
we have 1 left. Yeah.
Yeah. At the beginning.
So, because we have 1 embryo, we had gone back and forth with so many different options that you have when you do something like this, and I mean, everything from like, are you going to donate your leftover embryos? Are you going to discard them? You know, there's so many like different things that you can do, and we've gone back and forth with like all the options of like what would be the best for our family.
It's a very like odd, unnatural process.
Yeah.
I mean, before you're pregnant, before you're doing anything, you're answering these like all kinds of questions like, if you have an embryo and I die, what does she do with them? If she dies, what do I do with them? If we both die, what do you do with them? And it's like
hard decisions, like difficult decisions that you would have to make when it's like hasn't even happened yet, you know? And so that was tough for us because we had different ideas about certain things, and we had to like come to like, you know, the same.
We did. Did we?
Well, I had said
I
like.
don't remember us disagreeing on any stuff.
I think we did, like when we were in Roseville about something.
Maybe you wanted to donate on like science or something.
I think I wanted to donate, and then like when I found out that like you're not really donating, like you're just giving them, you're donating to them to the doctors, and the doctors are charging women the same price for them. Like it's not really donating, and I didn't like that. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. If I'm going to donate them, I'm going to donate them to somebody in need, you know. But like, so anyway, that was like a whole
That's
thing.
another video because like I could go on about why I
You should if they're interested in like why, because it's actually very interesting. Like the way that Travis's mind works is very different than most, and like a lot of the things he thinks about, like I would never even consider, or I think it's so crazy off the wall, never gonna happen, and then it does. And so like a lot of stuff that's happened in the past with like COVID or like just all kinds of things that like he would say, and I'd be like, you're crazy, like literally you're crazy.
We've been together for 12 years.
Yeah.
So it's not just like new stuff, but
Yeah.
we're around for a while. You've been around for a while.
I mean, I'm gonna be around for a long time. Sorry.
Oh, that's what I want.
I know, honey.
That's the plan.
But
Somebody's making it to 100, I'll tell you that.
yeah, you. Well, I'm getting off track now, but what were you talking about? Oh, embryos.
Saying I think differently, which I know I
Yes. Anyway,
think differently.
that actually might be a really good video idea. So maybe, I don't know if you guys want to see that. Let us know in the comments, and Trav will make it for you guys. But what I was gonna say is like basically we have decided to take the next step in our baby making journey. Man, I wish so badly that like we could just have kids the natural way. Like it would be so much more fun, and it would be like
and cheaper,
and it would not cost. It would be free.
Yeah. It'd be free. Yeah, free and a lot more fun.
I like sometimes when I think about I can't think about it, or I get like really depressed about it.
But
like
for anyone, for like a quick recap or like backtrack, yeah, we have an embryo and it's been
We have one embryo left.
one embryo left, and it's been in the freezer for the past like
years now.
Well, yeah, since
Storm.
Storm, yeah.
So
that's like the
almost 4 years going on now.
Yeah, and
actually longer, right? Wait, because we
well, I mean, technically longer because Storm was 9 months, and then there was 3 months before that.
Yeah, because we didn't do a fresh transfer. We
frozen.
Waited, yeah.
Long story short, you can, I don't want to say indefinitely, but you can, when you have your embryos, you can freeze them, and you can grab them in a year, you could grab them in 5 years or 10 years, or whatever the case, is. I don't want to say they can just stay frozen forever.
No,
nobody
it's
knows.
expensive to store embryos, you guys. Very expensive, way more expensive than I think people think. And so every month when we, or every what? So we pay it every 3 months or something now. When we get that bill, I'm like, you know.
I mean, it's precious cargo.
I know.
Some people pay a lot more money for freaking storage units with a bunch of crap in there.
That's true.
So
isn't it crazy we pay for storage for a baby? A future baby? That's just crazy to me. If you would have told somebody that in the 50s, they would have thought you were bonkers crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine what they're gonna have years from now that we would think is crazy?
I don't want to think about it.
Anyway, okay, so let's just get to the point. Basically, you guys, we are in the next stages. We're moving forward in talking with an agency to get a surrogate for baby number 3, because with my health issues, all of my autoimmune stuff, I'm not able to carry a baby myself anymore. I was high risk for the last pregnancy, so it's just best, just kind of recapping, the doctors and everybody says it's best to have a surrogate. Is our best chances of this embryo coming to life and being our side with us, because we only have one embryo left. We really think that it's God's way of telling us we should at least try, and if for some reason it doesn't work out, that's okay, we'll just adopt. Travis is not on board with adoption.
I haven't.
I'm still trying to convince
that's
him.
That's another video, but
on that. But anyway, we're gonna use our embryo because we have our embryo, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. And if we're just putting it all in God's hands, because we know we have no control when it comes to this stuff. You think that people are oh, you're trying to play God, doing IVF, and that is not. There's so many people that try to do IVF and never are able to have a baby, unfortunately, and it just doesn't work for some people, and some people it does. And so I really truly believe it's in God's hands, and whatever is meant to be will be. And so
because a lot of times, especially the first round and everything, it doesn't happen. There's still a whole other element to having life, creating life, and everything else. It's not. I mean, science takes it
only so far,
to a certain point, but but yeah, I mean, we've always planned on wanting to do, move forward with the embryo. It was just a matter of when and would you be able to do it or not? Would it be a surrogate? And so I think, I mean, it's just been a lot of different factors as far as waiting, or timing wise, or just life stuff,
and you always feel you're not ready, right? You're always we're not ready, we gotta wait for this or wait for that, and it's if you do that, you're never gonna be ready. And so especially with the surrogate, it's gonna take a long time to find the right person, to there's tons of paperwork and contracts and lawyers, and and then once everything does get finalized, that could be months, 6 months, a year. We don't know how long it's gonna take. So so basically we just wanted to share with you guys that we're in the beginning stages of searching for a surrogate, and we could use all your prayers in finding the right person. And we just wanted to let you guys know that we're getting ready to move forward to try to have baby number 3. So our baby number 3 journey is starting now. I'm excited. I'm excited, and I think because of the long process already, we've talked about it, and whatever it is gonna be, I mean, I'd be stoked to have another little Storm running around, but if it doesn't happen, we have our 2 babies that
boy
we're
and
so
our girl,
grateful
and
for.
that are healthy and everything, that we love to death. So like I said, you can't control everything, and timing stuff too. You know, people have a lot of stuff that they set out to like have done or achieve or whatever the case is, but you know, it's not always on our time frame. You know, I mean, we did it pretty close to like, you know, what most people would say. I mean, if you're to say like, oh, like what's a great scenario, like, okay, well, you know, married and we're in the middle of like buying our house like the first time around, and then it's like, okay, cool, like we've been together for a couple of years and we're buying our house and we're getting married or we're married and all that stuff, and then you're like, cool, let's have a baby, and then you're like, no, I don't think so. This is gonna take like a few years, and you're like, what the heck? Like I was all organized, and you know, so
it's all on God's time. I really truly believe that. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. We will continue to share our baby journey for baby number 3 with you guys, and getting a surrogate. That should be interesting. I never in a million years thought I would have a surrogate or like be okay with that, and now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like literally looking for one, and it's just so surreal almost. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be
I have a checklist, so
you have a checklist, and I need to stop spending money because
hopefully
it's so expensive to get a surrogate. So I'm like, I need to start being better with like my finances. But I just bought a new camera. I'm very excited about for vlogging. Okay, I think we're just babbling now. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for supporting us and being on this journey with us. It means a lot to have your support and love. And without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this, because this is literally my job and how we're able to afford to even get a surrogate. So thank you for being here. I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video.
Mwah.